Welcome, Leo, to your love reading for the week of September the 3rd to the 9th, 2018. So we're just coming out of August, so it's my fault. Alright, so energy for Leo in love. So 5-card spread. It's going to be quick to see what's going on with you, alright? A lot of heavy energy for Leo. Overall, what they bring towards you, your response, advice, outcome for Leo. Okay? So, mutual energy, attachments. The devil is showing up. So this is the energy of restriction, of fear, holding on to somebody, an unhealthy kind of connection that needs to either be let go of or need to be restrained. Like you have to restrain yourself from being pulled into someone else who's not being quite honest, or that's very controlling, or something that's quite unhealthy for some of you out there. Just keep that in mind. Now, the personal energy coming towards you. That particular person might have issues with providing for themselves. The home, being home alone, often sometimes even asking you or trying to get you to do things that you don't really want, especially when it comes to just you providing for them or taking advantage of somebody in that kind of way. So materialism, that could be part of what's going on here. And I feel like that might be an issue. So either they're stepping away and you're holding on, wanting them to come back, or you're dealing with somebody who is potentially like maybe even a serial dater. Sometimes you might think about it in that way, that they might date different people, and it's because they don't want to either get in a relationship where they're able to work and provide for themselves or help out in some way. So that could be part of a scenario for some. So just keep that in mind. Now, your response, all right, you are restricting yourself, and I feel like that's part of this is a continuation from the especially the last portion of August, where you're restricting yourself, not communicating, not really opening up, not expressing yourself, and you either feel a bit insecure, all right, feeling doubtful about the reasons why someone constantly does these things to you, and especially if they're not communicating, they might be watching you. You feel like things are not really working out, so there is some kind of restriction, or you're feeling stuck and trapped with somebody that you really don't want to be, or you want to do something but you don't really feel that you can. So the advice, justice will come of it, right? This tells you that if you feel bound, if you feel restricted, it tells you to try to do the best that you can right now, to relax, take it easy, not to stress out, not to be angry and temperamental with that particular person. It's going to happen naturally. Whatever you do, you feel like it's not just, where justice is coming out, it tells you that things will be equalized in some way, when the right time is meant to be. So just take it easy. And even if for some of you, you feel like something has happened, somebody's calling the cops, there's some kind of confrontation, legal things going on, and you feel like law enforcement might be involved, these kind of situations where you're hiding, someone could be in prison, or thinking about these things. So just try to step back, be cool. I feel for a lot of you might feel like you're in a dungeon and feeling trapped and not wanting to say anything to anybody for some reason. Now, the outcome, financial concerns, either you being laid off the job, not having that stable source of income. The other person might be going through these things as well, and there are issues financially with stability. So either you don't like the job that you have, it's not providing for you enough, or your partner is constantly on your case about certain things, making you feel bad about what you have and what you don't have, and maybe throwing those things in your face. So just be careful with that. Clarify the devil for Leo. Not communicating, all right, and that particular person that you're dealing with, they could be doing this as well, which is manipulation. And that's the devil is not a person to me. It can be here because it's a major arcana coming out, and I feel like it's a heavier energy of again being trapped and impeded by somebody or circumstance. Clarify the 8 of Swords for Leo. And then we have because there may be some truth that's coming out, all right, and you're surrounded by the energy which keeps you pulled, and you're maybe observing everything because you you are becoming clear about certain issues, certain things that may have been hidden from view, and now you don't like it because maybe you fell for a trap. Maybe you fell for how someone has been kind of covering something up, and now it's out in the open, and you're not liking it too much. So you could be just watching from a distance. And your September love reading is up as well, so you can check that out. And I feel like that's part of what's going on here in the situation, but just keep that in mind and step away from the intensity. It doesn't have to be that intense, but just try not to stress yourself out. All right, so messages for Leo from the fairies for Leo. One message for you for the week. And we have new career. All right, it says your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. That's part of maybe a journey that you might be on, something that you're contemplating, something that you're working in right now. And I feel like part of it is maybe the fear of even starting that new beginning. Maybe it's something that you're used to, something that might be quite awkward, something that you're keeping undercover, that your partner might not agree with. They judge you for it. These kind of things. And I feel like it's part of them maybe trying to change you. And just be careful with that kind of thing. All right, so have a good one. Much love, much light to you. You can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for your energy, as these are general, and the phone call option will be an option still this week. The other options are available, and have a good one. Okay, enjoy.